Hello boys, it's me Koyoshi here, and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of the new Pokémon Snap for Nintendo Switch. In the last episode, we did some interesting things and finished a couple of other stuff, and more importantly, we're trying to do Lental request in the Found Jungle. We managed to find and capture all of the star photos of the legendary Pokemon Mew, but we still have a lot more of a ways to go than what we initially expected. So, continuing back into Found Jungle Day again, and if we continue back through here, we'll get another scene. So, little secret, the actual secret that allows us to get one of the secret shots for getting the request complete is actually a lot more difficult than I thought. In fact, you have to time this as soon as you pass this dirt mound with Slaking in it. This is where my focus will be on, just so I can show you where it is. If you do it right, you'll see this mysterious bound suite appear out of supposedly nowhere. This bound suite will then start following you to a certain location, from which you then have to hit this Arbok out of the way to get this Looper to land. And when Looper goes out of the way, this particular bound suite will eventually notice it and start going towards it. We have to turn around. This is a little bit of a tricky one to get. The focus has to be on Looper, and they both have to be in the right way. And for one of the other secrets I mentioned, I've actually gone to the wrong route the first time. I have to take the alternative route here, and here you can kind of see the grass. And here comes the Apom. One of them's gonna momentarily stop. That one that you saw right there, that's the one that gets that. That's the one that will cut the grass if you use an Illuminorb on it. We've gotten neither, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart the course. Again, we don't really care too much about Mew. My last video was dedicated to getting all the star photos of Mew, but now that we've gotten that, we don't have to get any more red ones. Okay, we got the bound suite out. If you don't see this flying bound suite, you won't actually get the trick to work. It's the only way you can get them out. And the focus has to be on Looper, that's why I reset. It also doesn't help that a Beautyfly momentarily gets on the sets. Okay. I don't know why the focus goes directly to bound suite each time, but it's a bit annoying. Okay. Alright. Well, that was actually almost perfectly timed. I think that might actually work. That's a perfect photo if you ask me. Okay, this next one I'm about to sneak in is actually pretty easy. We're gonna use the scan as a buffer though to make sure we can actually find the Pokemon. What you're looking for, I believe, is a question mark. And one of those is actually a Metapod, as you can see right here. You have to get a picture of it dangling from the tree. Which I used multiple photos to get just to make sure we got that out of the way. And there we go. If we do the next one successfully, we will have completed about 4 requests in 1 loop. In case you're wondering, yes, this is how to do the speed run properly. And also, that one thing I was trying to get is reveal a hidden Sobble, which is not actually in that rightward spot, because that one's obviously not there. It's supposed to be there. So we're gonna spam scanning until a question mark appears. Then use a fruit at a specific location. And you'll see Sobbles very slowly climb out of the brush and eat the fruit. Whoa. That's an interesting pose of it. I think that just scared off all the other Pokemon. I was trying to get a photo of it eating fruit, and instead it did that, which is a bit crazy. Okay. Well, that was a much better second attempt, so let's see how this one works this time. Okay, good. Okay, good. One of them is a 4-star photo. I actually have to do this twice, apparently, because there's a 3-star photo I missed as well, so I'll do this again once I get a regular shot of Wooper being happy. Yeah, that was a perfectly timed Apon 4-star photo. It's really cool. Funny how the Metapod one is only 3 stars, despite it being a pretty well shot. Oh, yeah. I guess we'll take that. That is a 4-star photo of the Sobble. Pretty much any photo of Sobble in the grass will work. It does not have to be a 4-star photo. But I find it kind of surprising that that same Sobble could be hit with a fruit and then... I forgot. I'm not sure what that was, by the way. I think that was fake tears or something. And by the way, Bound Sweet has to be in the photo, but the focus shot has to be a Wooper, otherwise you won't complete the request. That's why I restarted, because I was trying to get Wooper as the main photo person. And, yep, it is working well. That seems like its natural state. Perfect timing, you did it wonderfully. Cool. That was really nice, I'm not gonna lie. That was probably one of the better photos I've done in a while. Okay. Now let's get the 3-star photo and then try and focus a little bit more on Arbok. Because the Arbok part for getting his particular request done is a little bit difficult, and it involves that Arbok I was trying to scare back. In case you're wondering what I was trying to do, I was trying to lure it towards a tree, and once you lure it towards a specific tree, you can get it to then go towards a Venasaur directly, and then you can use a Fluff Fruit and a Orb and Rabbit Succession, followed by a another button or whatever to wake it up. I'm not sure if your angle has to be on this specific spot, but I know that you have to be kind of quick with waking up the... So, otherwise the Bound Sweet won't actually follow you. That's probably the most difficult part of getting Bound Sweet over to Wooper. It's the fact that you have to complete the scenario request before it appears. So... if you just take a zoomed in photo of Wooper, it'll be 3 stars. That's how we're gonna do that. And now for the interesting part, we have to get Arbok's Not a tricky part. We pretty much just have to spam Fruit over and over again until Arbok eventually goes towards it. And yes, you do want to stall by using the scan feature, because if you do that, you'll get Arbok to move a little bit closer. You'll see it just slowly moves towards this tree. I'm gonna throw one more for safety and then do this. Okay, I was actually a little bit too early on that animation, but that's fine because I have a backup. And by backup, I mean quit research to get my free star photo and then just focus entirely on this one request. That's all. Yeah, okay, that was pretty easy to get. I like how the free star for this is gotten naturally just as part of it being happy. It's also pretty sneaky to get. It's definitely one you can't find on your own. Okay, now for probably the toughest part, which is actually getting this one thing to happen. This request is probably one of the harder requests to do, so to make it a little bit faster, we'll go ahead and zoom until the point where the Arbok appears on this, but this time we're going to hit it from behind just to set up the timing of the shot a little bit better. Which we do by doing that. And then it's going to move out of the way. And we can follow it as it moves to one of the locations. In order to get it to follow us, we need to have it eat one of the fluff fruits. And you want to use the zoom feature to better lure it. Okay. What's really tricky is the fact that you have to get Arbok to reach the tree directly before you can actually get this to work. And yes, I know exactly how to do this, it's just the timing on this is kind of difficult. Like most of the other requests, there's not a good way of doing it, and you have to time the waking up of Venasaur in the exact area is busy with fluff fruit. If you don't roll a fluff fruit for them, they won't actually do the thing. Oop. I'm gonna watch its movements a little bit more. The trickiest part is the fact that you have to quickly scan the area twice to get Venasaur to wake up. That's probably the most difficult part of this. Again, all of this has to be done within a specific timing. There are lots of difficult requests, but this is just one of the more annoying ones. It's similar to how we did one of our later ones with Pikachu. We have to lure this Arbok over to the tree with Fluff Fruit, but we also have to get it to do other stuff as well. It's kind of annoying. And to even get it to turn around at the beginning, you have to throw one Fluff Fruit to its right side first, so that way you can get it to turn around by throwing a second one in a different spot. Okay, that's a first. He's not turned around because I've not gotten him to. And there, as you can see, before Arbok finishes eating the Fluff Fruit, another one has to be on the ground by the time you get there. It's kind of tricky. This is definitely really difficult. Again, the reason why I'm hitting him from his behind is just because it happens to set up this next section to be a little bit better. Okay, we've got it to turn around. I think the trickiest part of this is timing the Venusaur waking up to also be at the same time as that specific set, and it's definitely really annoying, that's for sure. It's kind of annoying. I'm trying to get this live because I feel like if I don't show you guys all the steps, it'll be a little bit difficult. We've gotten Arbok very close there. That was a really good attempt. I just happened to be not have enough food there. It also doesn't help the fact that every time I scan the area, Arbok reacts to it, so that just makes it all the more annoying. Okay, I'm not taking an attempt. I've just realized something. If I'm to get him to go to the right side, apparently getting him to turn around can be kind of difficult. But the problem is I have to throw it exactly to his left. And yes, all of this has to be done specifically right, otherwise he will not actually attack Venusaur at all. That's how you complete Staredown for Venusaur, by the way. One of the harder Lental requests in this area, at least at the moment. So I could It's because I was about to cough and I didn't want to do that. Well, actually, that's more like a sneeze. Never mind. Oh! Oh! There we go! Okay, there you go. You finally saw what it was like to do this stuff. There's not a lot more we can do now. Now we just have to quit the research. What we're looking for is a 4-star photo with Venasaur. The shot has to be on him, and it has to be a really high star photo. It's very specific on how they want it done. Actually, it's right. I'm gonna take this one. Okay. I'm not sure if that needs to be closer or not. I don't know. I'll see. It looks frightened. Ooh, that's a good sign. So that's the animation you need in order to get Staredown for Venasaur, but it is kind of tricky. It's another one where pretty much the timing, you don't really know what is. The focus shot must be on Venasaur. Yes, that is correct, but however, Arbok also needs to be included in the photo. That's probably... I'm guessing I wasn't zoomed in enough for that. Because I was so far away. Probably one of the trickier parts after that is distracting Arbok with another fluff fruit after it finishes eating the other one, so that it goes towards the tree. And that's the animation time in which you have to go through and actually finish that. It gets a little bit tough. Ah! He didn't wake up. That was stupid. I actually didn't mean to show him the photos there. Oh, okay, never mind. A little bit of a small time waste there. I was supposed to retry. It's been a while since I've mismenued. Honestly, I don't want to take too long, so I'll meet you when I actually get a better photo. Later. Hello, guys. So you kind of got an idea how to do it. A little known secret, you only have to scan twice to wake him up. Do that. Because if you scan twice, they will always glare at each other, and that'll allow you to do other stuff. In case you're wondering what you actually need, you need a free slot of Venasaur fleeing with Arbok in the actual pose area. And with Arbok's pose active, you need to get a 3-star photo of Venasaur fleeing while Arbok is in the photo before he actually starts fully fleeing, and you need a 3-star photo. Otherwise, it will not count. Yeah, the game is once again very picky, and also you can potentially use this to get Arbok's 4-star photo as well, so I'll go ahead and show this for you one more time now that I've done it, just to see if I can improve it. Just so I can get it from a much better angle, and there you see the request has been complete, so now we no longer have to deal with that painful request again. Oh man. So the crust in this game have been getting a lot more difficult. For such a chill game, it definitely has one of the most difficult 100% I've ever seen. Like, just for clarification, if we were doing Pokemon Snap on the N64 instead, we'd already be able to finish that game at least 3 times at 100% by now. That's how short that game actually is. They definitely expanded this game to be long. Now, since I still want to get some more photos of the different Pokemon, I'll kind of show you how I did that. So, I looked at a couple of resources until I found a video that told you that you actually are not supposed to follow an Illuminorbit Venusaur. You simply have to scan the area. Also, if you have the zoom feature or feature, you could just get to the spot immediately. One of the photos suggests using the speed up feature or whatever to get some stuff done. The main part about this is you don't actually want to do that, or you don't have to do that specific thing. If you have the speed up feature, you can do this strategy instead. Probably the most tricky part is you want to throw a single fluff fruit so it lands about right there. If you don't do this, this strat won't work. And then once you do this, quickly smash the scan twice and you can get the Staredown to happen every time. And that's it. Pretty cool. I did that just so I can show off his 4-star. Pretty cool, and we'll go ahead and walk through this course a little bit, and then after this, we'll probably go to Founda Jungle Night after this. So I think it's either that or, oh, actually, alright, here it is. So that Crystal Bloom in particular up top there is gonna be required for another request, so okay, I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm actually gonna just quick research straight away. And yes, in addition to getting Venusaur's 3-star photo, you also get Arbok's 4-star as well, so you can get 2 good photos in one. Okay. In case you're wondering, yes, that's an idea on how to get that. Well, I guess we don't need Arbok anymore. I guess we could just skip that if we want. We'll figure out how to do the other photos later. For now, let's return to our research camp and turn in all these things, and assuming we've done everything, we'll move on to Founda Jungle at night, and then in the next video, before I do anything else, I'll make sure to move on to Elsewhere Forest as well, because Elsewhere Forest has a lot of hidden routes, and I want to do a dedicated video on that as soon as possible. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go to Belugia and go to category completed to bring all the completed ones to the top. Oh, you got it. Phil told me he's getting ready to retake his photo, too. Wow, that was an awesome shot. Fine, I'll just head out and take another picture. Oh, we got a new profile picture there. Oh, good, you saw them. Aren't they just adorable? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, just like that. I took so many photos like this when I was your age. Oh, it was Sobble. Do you think it was hungry? Oh, apparently a 4-star photo might be required for that. Okay, what do I need now? Why So Still, Figure Beauty, Tree Dwelling, and I've got Falls Asleep and a couple of our stuff. And, that. Okay, alright, so, with that, okay, so we actually only need ones at nighttime now, which is good. So, we're gonna research and try and complete all of the requests there, and then quickly move over to Elsewhere Forest. Anything else I happen to miss will be done later. Also, I'm gonna choose Research Level 1 here, because, for one of the secrets, or whatever, you have to get Arbok to get knocked out of a tree, and if you don't knock Arbok out of the tree, you won't actually get the request. It's kind of tricky. This is where you can see the Arbok sleeping in the tree there. We have to get a picture of it as it falls, and it takes multiple fruit to make it fall. It's about the only thing you can do. The fastest way of dealing with this, since it's right at the beginning, is to start this on level 1 and very quickly mash the shutter to get as many photos taken of it as possible. I assume a 4-star photo will work, and there you go. Because it has more of the Pokemon in the shot, hopefully it'll be a better looking photo. Now that's something you don't see every day. That's a good sign. Yep, okay. First try. Easy. If only I could have completed it the first time I did that, I would have made it a lot more funner. Oh well. It is what it is. Now I forget what is needed next, so I'll actually... Wait, no. Let's just retry immediately. Eventually, I will have to return to camp to set this back to level 2. Most of the other requests cannot be done until level 2, I assume. not gotten them to flee. In case you're wondering, yes, the reason why I'm continuing on this is actually for the leopard Lental request. It's kind of tricky. I'm gonna actually be right back. Hello guys, and welcome back to my setup here, and I will go ahead and continue with the setup. So we're going to be doing a figure of beauty Lental this time. Again, staying on level 1 because it just makes this a lot more consistent. It says research level 2 is when it gets unlocked, but you can do this on research level 1 just as easily. Don't worry about the first leopard, by the way. They'll automatically go out no matter what. We're gonna hit them with the first bit of flat fruit while we're going along, and then knock them out at about there, and that'll scare off the first leopard. And you have to toss an Illuminor, but the second one to make it free. And this one is a little bit more tricky. I believe we go up and to the right to find this. It's kind of a hidden one. Okay, there it is. I forget, actually, give me a minute. I want to check this. I have again, I have this app as I play the melody to wake it up. Okay. Okay, it's wake. Alright. Whew, okay. So once you wake up all the 3 leopards, that's when you can get their 4-star pose. Because then all 4 of them will come together. Normally they sleep, but, around this spot, I believe. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I actually did get it. Was not the best angle, but it's fine as long as I got it. What we're looking for is the 4-star pose, in case you're wondering. Yeah, okay, we got it. Easy. First try. Well, not first try. We didn't get them to appear the first time, but it's a good thing we got it out of the way. Now that we have this one out of the way, we'll go ahead and do that, and we finished Leopard's pace, so no more photos needed for Leopard. Yes, that's how some people pronounce it, by the way. I hope I'm not accidentally pronouncing it in an incorrect way, because that'd be kind of bad. Okay, I don't want to take too long to do the next few of these, so we're gonna do the one where Ariados and Yanmega fight first, just to get that one out of the way. And then we'll see if we can get the other spot later. We need research level 2 to access this, by the way, so without research level 2, we can't go into this, so that's why I did that first, because there's lots of stuff that only require research level 1. Because the Arbok in the tree disappears once you get into level 2. Alright. And yes, I'm not going to worry about the Swampert one. In case you're wondering what I was trying to do with that Leafeon earlier in a different video or in this video, I was trying to use the melody to wake up the Ariados before Leafeon goes into the Ultra route. If you do it just right, Leafeon will be scared into the swamp instead, and that's your cue to get a 4-star photo of Swampert. One of the only times you can get it, at least. But anyways, the first version of this is actually not that hard to get. All you have to do is take Alt en route, and then as you are about to exit, play the melody. If you hear that flying sound, that's Ye Manga flying. You're on the right track. Then we have to go ahead and do the same thing again. Again, if you've timed it right, you'll hear a flying sound in a minute. Once you're in the swamp area. It's kind of tricky at first. If you're having trouble getting this, sometimes the best way of doing this is to just do other stuff. Okay, I didn't get it the first time. You can see there's a Slack King there as well. We'll need to take a photo of him later, but he'll be gotten later. I think I actually timed it wrong. I don't really know what the timing is for this, so I think the simplest way of doing this is to scan, take the alternate route as soon as it appears, and then just spam the crap out of something. Okay, that was the Ledian. What we're looking for is a Yan Mega to appear specifically. I guess as a backup though, if it doesn't appear, we could just use this slacking. Instead, potentially. Kind of interesting, huh? Yeah, I've not gotten it again. This is really difficult. Let's try this again. But this time, let's pause, because I still can't figure out stuff. Hello, guys. My apologies about this. I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut all of this out just so that you don't see it, but all that work I spent trying to work on this triple threat didn't actually work out at all, because I discovered a sneaky truth. You actually can only get this on Research Level 1. The game never tells you that! Ugh, seriously, people. If you're gonna make a guide, you better tell the people that this is only doable on Research Level 1. Because I believe some of the guides mention it's done on Research Level 2, but no! It's crazy, and yeah, it's kind of annoying. So anyways, there's this Yan Mega that appears that does a couple of our stuff. And since I don't know what to do, I'm just gonna spam the scan feature. And melodies as well. Because in order to get this to work, you have to summon that guy, which you saw at the start, which is the Yan Mega. It's not necessary to throw a fluff fruit there. I just did it to make things interesting. This seems a little bit annoying at first, but trust me, it'll be worth it in the end. If you don't do this, your character won't actually have the Gyarados going to a certain spot. So that buzzing sound is the Yan Mega being attracted. Now we have to do the same thing again. But this time we have to spam hitting it with other stuff. So, in case you're wondering, yes, that's how you're supposed to do that. It's very annoying. The game never really tells you about it. It's very sneaky. The focus shot must be on Aridos, by the way. I believe either a 3 or 4-star photo will work. I'll just go ahead and take the 4-star photo just for safety. We need to take the one that has Yanmega in it. Otherwise, the shot won't count. There. And yeah. It's a very hard thing to get. And there you can see our request has finally been completed. It's crazy. When you don't know that you are supposed to go to this particular spot at level 1, it just gets really difficult to do sometimes, and it's very annoying. I don't like it. But yeah, pretty crazy, huh? Well, I'm gonna actually end the video a little bit early in this awkward spot. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully things go a little bit better. Bye.